each other. Money habit matters a lot in a relationship, even if you're not married or living together. Financial issues can cause drama in a relationship, which can lead to it ending. It can also be a reason why a relationship starts in the first place. On Let's Talk Relationship, we are going to discuss financial issues and how one can deal with them.
Welcome back, Pastor Harry. That just cracked me up. Well, so this is Let's Talk Relationship. I know that is one of your favorite segments on Prime Morning. Now, today we are asking money, courtship, who pays for what? Should there be any form of payment or anything? So welcome, Pastor Harry Do.
Thank you.
We've got a letter here, really interesting letter, actually. At some point, I'm going to read the letter, and then we'll try as much as possible to help the writer.
Yeah.
But I'm quite curious, what is courtship really? And is there any difference between courtship and dating?
Okay, so in our setting here in Africa, especially in Ghana, usually for the average person, there's no difference between courtship and dating. But the word dating simply means taking someone out for a date.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where it was derived from.
Which date?
It depends on what kind of date. Because
as far as I'm concerned, date is a
date
January 1st, that.
Yes, so I've set a date that I want to take you out.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Great.
So, but if you bring it into dating, it's like basically you're in a relationship with someone. What the purpose for that relationship is depends on you.
Okay.
You know, but courtship generally simply means dating towards marriage, because you can be dating towards a lot of things. There are a lot of people who claim they are dating. You ask them, when are you going to get married? They'll tell you, we have not decided yet.
But we haven't decided. Should you decide on your marriage date before you go into courting?
So then the dating is not towards marriage. It's towards something else, because then it's not courtship.
Okay.
Because courtship is towards marriage. If you are not ready to marry, let's say averagely, in the next 2 years, don't court.
Okay, so what goes into courting? Isn't when you have gone to show your potential husband to your parents?
No.
Or
So courtship simply means I've met a guy or I've met a lady and I feel I want to build a marital relationship with this person, but
marital.
I want to, marital, yes.
Remember this definition of marital.
Marital, yes. So I want to get to know this person better, and I want to see how we can get along. But even with that, before you enter into courtship, you see, my opinions are different from many other people. I personally think that you must be friends with the person for some time before you enter into courtship, so that you don't court a lady and waste his time for 1 year, 2 years, and come and tell us that you are not compatible. So you want to break up.
Help me here. I see you. I want to get married to you, but I need to befriend you first.
Yes.
So I come to you and I say, me pewa down for.
Powerful. So let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Yes.
Then you're friends.
So you're friends. In friendship,
when you're friends, you get to know each other.
You get to know each other, yes.
So what's the difference between that and the courtship?
So the difference between that is that friendship is general. Okay, there is no like marriage in mind.
I saw you and I wanted to get married. That's why I'm befriending you.
No. It's not because I wanted to get married.
I think you're potential.
Yes, so let's be friends.
So
you see, when the
settled.
idea of marriage comes in, even pretense setting. You know, I have spoken to a couple, like many couples, and they were like, when we were dating, I never saw this. But how come now we are married, I'm seeing this?
I want to understand something. Let me be friends with the person before I think about marriage.
Because before you think about marriage. My wife, I was friends with her for, I think, over 6 months. I wasn't even thinking about marriage.
Then you courted for?
Then I felt like, I courted for, I think, 1.5 years.
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
And I'll worry.
Yes, and I married her.
Let's look at what goes into courtship. Let's assume that we've been friends.
Now, I've seen MFA, Mamaga. I feel like, something can happen. Let's be friends. So we are friends. Friends, everybody can speak your mind. Friends, you are yourself.
Like what? Give me, when you're friends with somebody you feel that you can get married to, what are some of the things you're doing?
You discuss general things. It's not
Like
because
what?
you are dating. You don't ask for sex.
Like 7th December elections.
Yeah, you discuss everything.
I
So
can talk about that with an acquaintance. That person shouldn't be my friend before.
who is an acquaintance?
I hear that it's just somebody you say hello, hi, and go.
Okay, so when we say someone is your friend, friendship is built. In other words, Bible says that if you want to have a friend, you should show yourself friendly. It means that you have a form of relationship, a friendly relationship with a person where you can pick a phone and call the person and say, okay, this is what I'm going through. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? A friend is someone you can rely on. The Bible says that there's even a friend who is closer than a brother. So there is what we call a friendly relationship. And in friendly relationship, you know the person's in and out. Even the person, you can even befriend someone who is dating. And you could be so tight that the person will be sharing what he or she is going through in their dating relationship with you. That's how close you are as friends.
Okay, now let's put the plot into perspective.
Powerful.
We've gone past friendship and we have gotten to the courting stage.
So I come to you and I say that, sister, I think that I vibe with you. I want to marry you.
Oh, you are. This is why you and I are here.
Powerful. So I'm courting for marriage.
So now that we are courting,
yes,
there's money involved.
So now that we are courting for marriage.
We can't court for church. We can't court for to go and eat. We are courting for marriage.
So now that we are courting for marriage, of course, money is everything. Money is involved. Yes, money is everything. But I know where you're getting to, so let me hit the nail.
Let's go.
Now, the fact that money is involved does not mean that I am your financial messiah.
There's money involved.
Yes, money is involved.
And you agree that the need for money is very relative.
Powerful.
Right? What matters is that money is involved.
Yes, money is involved.
So during this courtship,
yes,
let's take the man. What should a man pay for, when and how?
The man is not supposed to pay for anything.
Let's go to a woman. What should a woman pay for, when and how?
The woman is not supposed to pay for anything. What is the purpose of courtship? Marriage. So the purpose is marriage. You are working towards marriage. You are discussing finance in marriage. You are discussing sex in marriage. You are seeing each other's opinions about children, how many kids we must have. You are seeing each other's opinion about marital vision. Like when you get married, what's your vision? These are the things you should be doing in courtship. You should be reading and studying about marriage.
I'm coming. You know what? Let's go to the other side of the coin. Marriage. Let's go to marriage and come back to courtship.
Let's go to marriage and come back to courtship. Okay.
Yes. In marriage,
yes,
what kind of roles and responsibility does the institutor of marriage, which is the Bible,
yes,
what role and responsibility
a man is supposed to take care of his family?
Please, shall
emotionally, financially, sexually.
Yeah, let's stay to the financial. Sexually, we'll do that next week. Let's stay on the financial.
So
the financial, no, how?
Okay. So in marriage, your family is your responsibility. You're supposed to provide money.
Until the child comes, it's between you and the woman. Right?
Yeah, so you take care of your wife.
How?
You give her money.
To do what?
To buy food, to dress. You give her money to do makeup. You give her money to chill. You give her money, you buy cars for her. You buy lands for her. Your first marriage anniversary should be a land. Present it to her. Second marriage anniversary, you should change a car. You do those things.
Okay, so let's come to courtship.
Yes.
I'm supposed to know that it's very unfair for me not to know that all this is due me as a woman in marriage.
Okay.
And then I pick a man and I don't know that he can do this. How do I experiment?
What do you mean by you don't know that he can do that?
It's easier said than done.
Oh, it's not about...
The heart and the mind may not meet.
You see, the fact on the ground is that... Look, as long as we are dating, it is not the responsibility of the man to provide for the woman financially.
I'm not saying that. I'm asking that. How do I know? How do I experiment? How do I know that the man, right?
You discuss it.
How do I know? How do you know that a woman knows how to cook when you haven't tasted the food? Shall I say the recipe with my mouth?
Oh, okay. So now, the woman is not obligated to cook.
No, I'm just asking scenario.
Yeah, so the woman is not obligated to cook for the man, but it doesn't mean that the woman cannot, out of free will, cook for the man to enjoy.
Okay, so
the same way, the man is not obligated to buy your dresses and pay for your makeup.
Pastor, I asked that. What does the Bible, the institutor of marriage, say is the real responsibility of a husband to a wife?
That is in marriage.
Sex, care, emotional. Yeah, in marriage. You mentioned financial as well.
Okay.
And I'm asking how financially? Are you supposed to advise me on how to save money? Or what? I'm specific.
Yeah, specific.
How financially?
So financially, I'm supposed to provide.
Provide.
And I'm supposed, in terms of even advising you on how to save, I'm supposed to be like a leader.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm asking every human being, I need to know what I'm getting. Right?
Yes.
I need to know what I'm getting.
Yes.
I'm asking that. This man, let's come back to courtship. This man that knowing what the Bible has said that I can get when I am married.
Okay.
Sa brano, sa papa, sa efono.
Okay.
How do I know? Some things are best experimental.
Okay.
I can't just say.
Some things are best experimental. Good, you have brought yourself.
Some things are best experimental. Like if I say that I'm a good cook, my food is really tasty.
Powerful.
You've got to eat the food first. Right? So I'm asking that for me to know that what this Bible has said is due me as a wife, and I'm planning on being a wife. How do I know? So my question is,
okay. How do I also know if the Bible says that you're supposed to provide for me sexually? How do I also know whether you can give me good sex?
The Bible was very clear. I said no sex before marriage.
The Bible was very clear.
Don't take care.
The Bible was also very clear that I should provide for my wife, not for my girlfriend or not for my fiancée.
Okay, so this is it. Then I'm gonna ask. If I get into the marriage,
yes,
and what I was expecting in other words, let's read this letter.
Yes.
Okay, so I have an issue. It's my boyfriend. Can you imagine he doesn't give me money? Whenever I try to buy him something, he declines. And I don't know if he's doing that so he doesn't have to owe me. For the 2 years that we've been together, he gave me money once. It's not like I don't want to ask, I just can't. But doesn't he also know that he has to take care of his girlfriend? What's the use of a boyfriend if he can't spoil your woman once in a while? He has money, he takes away more than I do. He can give me 500 Ghana cedis monthly and feel like nothing, and may feel like nothing for him. But the reason I'm more afraid is, what if he keeps this attitude after marriage? That's the scary part. Me, I don't like stingy husband. Even airtime crowd, bobo. Even when I portray certain attributes that indicates brokenness, he will say God will provide. God will provide, The God will provide is part of the letter. It's part of the letter. It's not me. Me too, I'm trying to ask him. Even my birthday, nothing. Graduation, nothing. Festivities, nothing. Should I put it before him and see his reactions? Because I'm thinking of concentrating on myself. I'm trying hard, Sha. But you know the kind of obstacles we face as women in looking for a job. I have expensive taste. That's why I'm trying my best to excel in my career. But with him in my life, I can't, because I always want to look good for him. Anytime I wear something new or nice, he compliments and tells me how he likes it. But if you like it, give me money for Sammy. Please, guys, no matter how independent your woman seems, it seems, is it okay to give your money? There's something in your money that makes it feel special. We can't explain, but spending your money is sweeter than spending ours. We no meaning say a letter and I say a comment. Ending.
Listen, it's not the guy's obligation to give you a birthday gift.
I don't think the letter sounded like it was an obligation.
Yes. It is a free will. That is why you're courting. Okay. Remember I made a statement that you should have been friends to know
so
who
help
this
me
person
here.
is.
We see
so I'm helping her now. So she should listen
help
to
us.
me. And I'm helping you as well. Now, all these attributes the guy is showing should help you make your decision. Now, freely, he is not giving you a birthday gift. Is that the kind of guy you like to get married to? No, if you're not comfortable with that kind of guy, then please find your way out.
But if I listen to the preacher man, preacher man says that it's not his duty. When you're married, he will do it.
Yeah. What?
Now my question is, how do I know that a man can do it? Because I don't want to overlook the fact that I love this man too.
Okay.
That's why we're in a relationship.
Yes.
But I just want to know. So he's not doing it now doesn't mean, say, babe, say it's defined that I'm not your wife. So he's not obliged to. But Pastor, what do I look out for to know? So
now let me bring the balance here. Okay. He is not obligated to do it. Yet still, his actions are very important for your decision taking whether you should go into marriage with him or not. The fact that he's not obligated to do it does not mean that he shouldn't do it. So this is it. You are not obligated to feed me or cook for me. But trust me, when I was courting, one of the things that really made me to conclude on the woman I'm married to is food. Because we're all students, and the way she used to bring me food, I did not ask her to bring me food. I didn't call her and tell her that, Dr. Sefako, please, I'm hungry. Bring me food or cook for me to see how tasty the food is. No. But out of her own free will, when she's done with lectures, she's always thinking about me. She brings me food. Pastor, so the same way the men...
Pastor, I want us to streamline.
Yes, so I'm streamlining.
Let's streamline this. However, maybe I'm not asking the right questions. I need you to call in and ask questions as well. Ask who? 0302-211-69394. 0302-211-693. I am asking about the duty and responsibilities of men and women.
Yes.
I'm not asking about the one that... I know that kindness is a gift from above.
Yes.
If the man doesn't have the gift of kindness, or if the woman doesn't have the gift of kindness, they are not even proactive to want to give. That we can't argue, because that we can't put a value on.
Yes.
It's quite qualitative.
Powerful.
Now, asking, pay the responsibility in the Bible, me say, how do I know? So be taking care of me.
So that is what I am saying.
I'm not saying about kindness. I'm asking about the duty.
Yes, so that's why I'm saying that if you are going to be forcing your man to give you birthday present, forcing your man to give you this, forcing your man to give you that, you will do the same thing in marriage.
That is forcing somebody to be kind. You can't. Some people do their duty.
Yes.
I've seen couples that the man knows that I have to pay fees, I have to do this. They do it.
Yes.
But they don't go about buying shoes and stuff for their wives. It's gifts. They do their duty. I'm asking, how can a woman know that a man can perform their duty?
So you know by allowing him to be himself, to make his own decisions in relation to you. There is no man that when you truly love a woman, you won't want to spend on her. Jesus. You would want to buy things for her. Just, let me not say that one. You want to buy Peruvian hair for her because when she's with you and you touch it, the texture is a bit different from the normal one. You would want to, get her to go do, pedicure and manicure. And while they're doing it, you even help the people you'll be massaging her. Yeah, you see, all that, you should allow the guy to do that on his own, so you know Pastor, who you are going to get married to.
No, Pastor, some people are kind, but they are not responsible. This is what I want.
So would you want to marry a kind but not responsible man? No. So allow him so you will know who he is.
Andy Frey. Hi, Andy. Hello, Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? Please?
Yes, I can, please. Please.
All right, please. Can you allow the pastor to make his point? He's making a very genuine point. Allow him to make his point. He's making a very genuine point.
Okay.
I understand what you are trying to say. It's like you are trying to make him understand that a man has a responsibility to the woman in a relationship. He can taste giving. You understand? That's the point you are trying to make. So let the man, the pastor, make his point.
I'm trying to streamline the question. So thank you. I'll take note of that. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Marley. Hi, Marley. Marley, can you hear me? Okay. Once we allow Marley to hear them, would you make your point today?
Yes, I'm making my point.
Hi, Marley.
Hello, MFA. Good morning.
Good morning, Marley.
Hello, MFA.
Yes, I can hear you, Marley. Kindly go on.
Good morning. I want to contribute to the program.
Please do.
Okay. So, MF, I want to say that there's a difference between dating, courting, and marriage.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, the principles you are asking, Pastor, relates to marriage. So when you are married, then of a necessity, the questions you are asking about the responsibility of the man comes to play in marriage. So the Bible you are referring to is referring to marriage, not dating and courting. But at the dating stage, just like Pastor said, it's about friendship. Courting is preparing towards marriage. It is not the responsibility of the man to start taking care of the woman when they are dating or when they are courting, because that is a preparation towards marriage. Yes, so a man can be kind to the woman. It is the responsibility of the man to be kind to the woman, and the responsibility of the woman to be kind to the man. So just like Pastor says, you are thinking about each other when you are courting, when you are dating, but that responsibility or that burden of finance doesn't rest on the man, because the woman has to be independent as well. There is independence. And can you imagine if you are an independent woman and you are not asking your man for money, you are not pushing all the financial responsibility on him during courting? Imagine the respect that you have from the man, as opposed to the man buying everything for you, and then because he thinks he's the one that buys everything for you during the courtship, then he interprets that to mean that he can do anything he likes with you. That is one of the implications of depending on the man so much during dating and courtship. And of course, I love the letter. The woman said it's sweeter to spend the man's money. Yes, but at a point in time, depending on your level of maturity, as a woman, you get to a point where you are not interested in spending the man's money, but you are interested in investing the money so that both of you enjoy at the end. I think I'll rest here for now.
Thank you so much, Mauli. Thank you. Let's talk to, I was going to go to the northern region to talk to Abdulaziz. Abdul, you can try to call us back. Pastor, they say I'm not allowing you to make your point, but I have just one question.
Okay.
I'm only asking that all this, I'm not asking you to take care of a girlfriend before marriage.
Okay.
But I'm asking that the girl you are going to get married, how does she know that all these things that the Bible have said, the man can do it? I've got a caller so that she asks the question. Hi, Nat. Hello, Nat.
Hello.
Hi, Nat. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Okay, please go on.
All right, thank you. Just as my colleagues are all saying, it's a fact. I mean, there's one pathetic thing in Ghana that I actually considered. In Ghana, when you propose to a lady, then, I mean, all her burdens and everything comes on you. He expects you to take care of her. He expects you to even to extend it to the family. And it's wrong. I mean, I want to hit on the courtship aspect. I once told a woman that this courtship I'm having with her is a period of collection of data. And she was very mad. She wasn't very happy about it. Why? Because I made that comment a matter of collection of data. It's basically collection of data. You want to know her, she wants to know you, and there's nothing like responsibility here. The level of responsibility hasn't come to play now. It comes to play when we all tie the knot. Please, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yes, it comes to play when we all tie the knot. Responsibility doesn't really come. You see, when I feel like doing something for you, I do it out of free will. I do it because I want to show you who I am. I do it because I want you to, get into me more. To get to know me and all those stuff. I sacrifice and do certain things. At times I do things I think isn't really kind of helping. But then I just want to do it for you, not for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so, All
right, now your point is well made and noted, okay? Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
So how do you
take all the time?
Yes, please. Yes. So how do you know who your man is?
No, not who.
Who he's going to be in marriage?
Not who he's going to be. You've given me the things that are dutable to our man.
Yes.
The responsibilities. what the first caller said, a man has a responsibility to be kind to you.
Yeah.
And that's a very nice point that's noted. He's got a responsibility to be kind to you. You also have a responsibility to be kind to the man.
Yeah.
But the raw terms that the Bible have said, you said care, you said emotional support, financially, and all of that. Today, we are on financially.
Yes.
Na me can say. Simple me say,
Say, or be taking care of you financially.
Because, Pastor, as I can say, some people are kind.
Yes.
But obey are neglecting the responsibility.
Financial
because
responsibility.
Kindness, no, at your most comfortable time.
Yes.
But responsibility, no, we don't care whether you're comfortable or not. It's your responsibility.
Okay.
Obey it. Yes.
Okay. So, if you want to find out if a man can take over his financial responsibility in marriage whilst you're courting,
yes.
Number one, you see, marriage is an institution. And for all you know, even the man you are courting doesn't even know the details or the depths of what it means to financially, be responsible in marriage.
You're getting there.
So you don't expect that he would be able to do it. You rather guide your courtship to learn about what you must do in marriage.
Yes. Okay. How do you guide?
So I am not, when I'm courting, I'm not looking at whether the lady will be able to do her responsibilities, or if I'm a lady, you should not look at whether the guy would be able to financially provide. Let me make my point,
Great.
Okay? But now, both of you are heading towards an institution which is very large, that you have to learn what both of you must know. Now, as you're getting to know that, and he's getting to know that he's supposed to be financially responsible, please, I beg you, this man, Bible says that he that is faithful in little shall be faithful in much.
Absolutely.
He that is faithful with another man's business shall be faithful with his own. You don't need him to be a financial messiah to you for you to know that. You can look at the women around him. You can look at how he takes care of his mother. You can look at how he takes care of his sister. His general responsibilities that are already known to him. How does he handle his financial responsibilities that are already known to him?
Yeah.
It is very, very easy.
Okay.
Yes.
I think this is a great point.
Yes.
I was only probing because I need answers, because every time you get that energy of, oh, he's not your responsibility, he's not supposed to be responsible for you and to you, but they don't show the way out. I don't know if you understand. Because
Yes.
when you get a lot of letters or people's concern, they're like, but he's not kind to me. How do I know that what if it happens in marriage? So it means that you can at least look at the kindness level
Yes.
of your partner.
Yes.
You look at how they're responsible towards their parents, their family,
Yes.
sisters.
Yes.
Then it gives you an idea.
Yes.
Somebody is whispering in my ears that sometimes they are responsible to their family, but they do not take care of their wives. That's sad to know.
Okay.
But that's sad to know. Somebody is whispering in my ears.
So can I add a point
Yes,
to
please
it?
do.
You see, there is what we call, before you met a man, he had basic responsibilities.
Okay.
Yes.
You or
So-
him? I mean, the lady or the man?
Both
Okay.
sides.
Right.
Now, before you met them, they had basic responsibilities. You want to see how serious they will take their responsibility towards you. You see in how serious they are taking their basic existing responsibility. If you are saying that they will take care of their family and not take care of you, then what are you going to become? You're going to become family.
Yeah?
So if someone is good at taking care of his family and you are now becoming family,
Wait till
then
you
that's a
become
good
family.
news.
Wait till you become family.
Yes, so wait till you become family.
Let me stretch this
Yes.
conversation slightly. When you're going to get married, in our traditional setup here in Ghana, when you're going to get married, there's a list that the woman presents to the man.
Yes.
So that list, with the bride price, schnapps, that. There's a tall list.
Yes.
So that list, should the man provide all? There's a list.
Practically,
Uh-huh.
it is the duty of the man to provide everything.
But I'm not married.
Huh?
But I'm not married. We are not married yet. It is after that.
But
before
that
we're
is the
married.
bridal price. That is the marriage right to get you into marriage. But if you are not ready to do that, then it means you don't want to marry.
Pacho me busao, because Senamoka said everything happens when you are married. The fact that you're going to pay doesn't mean you're married. That's
No, but that is what you do to get married. So that one, it is the...
That one,
yes.
But the man has to do it.
So that is a responsibility in courtship. He has to do everything.
Okay.
But you and I know that it's usually not like that, because sometimes the ladies would, let's say, take one or two things, especially if the lady is very wise.
I'm leaving you to do your responsibility. It doesn't make me unwise.
You see, so that's why I say I'm going to bring balance.
Okay.
You know, so I have my even in marriage, it's my responsibility to financially take care of my family. But you and I know that practically, it's not all the time that I have money. Sometimes business goes wrong. And when business goes wrong, my wife steps in. It's practical.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's my lady, no.
So tell this your lady that, and if she's listening, please listen to us. That your mindset is wrong. Stop thinking. You're worrying yourself. And if you continue like this, you might lose a man that will do good to you
in the
future. He is not your financial messiah.
It's good when it doesn't meet the need at a particular point. Comedy Mrs. Now, is it still a valid good?
So you should ask. You should ask him what's really happening. I expect that this would come from you.
Some level of kindness.
Yes, some level of not responsibility, but what's really happening. Perhaps there are other reasons why he's not doing. But even if I've talked about it, and the guy is still like that, then please know that is who he is. So make your decision then. Can you live with this man? Can you go ahead with him or not? Because you are courting.
So, Dr. Sefa called time now you're Diane Brown now what were you doing with the food?
What do you do with food? I was chopping the food, yeah.
Okay. What were you doing in return? What were you doing in return?
I did nothing in return.
Did you feel pressured? Because sometimes...
I didn't feel any pressure to do anything in return.
I'm asking this because she said that every time she wants to get him a gift or she wants to do something, the guy says no. And she feels that the guy doesn't want to feel indebted.
She feels. Has she asked the guy why? So this is where communication comes. So these are the things you'll be looking out in courtship, communication. So communicate for both of you to understand why this is this, why that is that, why that is that. When my wife was bringing me food those days, I didn't feel any pressure. Personally, even she never asked me anything before. Out of my own will, I remember when we were dating, I bought her some shoes, you know, and I would say, oh, this is... Then she was even richer than me, you know.
I hear that when you propose to a girl, the next day they said their father is sick. Can you send me mobile money and all of that? Sadly, that'd be your final submission. How would they manage it? But they need it, that's why they're asking, oh?
Yeah, they need it. It's just like anybody calling you and asking you, I have a problem. Yeah. So if you have the means, do it. That is goodwill. But if you don't have the means, please tell her, please, I don't have the money. One of my friends, like happily married for 6 years, he said to me that when I met my girl, I told her, let's go out. When we went to the restaurant, when they brought the list and I saw the price, I realized that what was in my pocket was not up to. So I told her that, please, I can't pay.
Okay. Thank you so much for that note. Thank you so much, Pastor Harry. It's always a pleasure to have you and a very good learning curve for us each time you come here. So now you know what to look out for if you're in courtship. I hope that you've enjoyed the conversation today and also enjoyed Prime Learning. Do take care. Tomorrow we will be here. My name is Emma Fakusi Adechi. Wear your marks, wear it for Mama, and wear it for me. Wash your hands as well. Take care.